Okay, that was Raymond. It was a real quick, brief phone call because Raymond is hanging out with DJ Craze tonight. And our friend Steve, his brother, his brother is spinning with fucking Craze tonight in LA, and they all went out to dinner beforehand. So now he's at the show, and he was just like, hey, and I was like, hey, beautiful man, and he was just like, hey, babe, and he was just like, what are you doing? I was just like, just here. He's like, I love you. I'm like, I love you too. He's like, that's all, gotta go, Miss Ho. I'm like, thank you, I'll take that. And so, yeah, so it's just one of those, I got there, and I had my fucking joint rolled. I went out there, got my fucking hat. Fucking, as soon as I sat down, I started crying, dude. Just fucking, like, bawling. And it was like, I miss you, Chris. Why is my life like this? Why is fucking, like, I'm doing all of the things. Like, I don't understand why things aren't coming together for me yet. And it's just one of those. It's just one of those. And it sucks. So anyways, I was there for like 45 minutes, and I cried, and I fucking cried, and I listened to some Hawaiian music, and I like just vented to him, because I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I'm really trying here, you guys. Like, and every time I get to the bottom of like a qualifications or requirements list, like, like the list that it's like all qualified candidates should fucking meet these fucking qualifications. I'm going down. Got it. Yes. Dope. Super. I'm about to fucking go down to the bottom and just submit the resume. And then the last bullet point is, must be fluent in Spanish. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, what? What do you mean? Yeah. And then I started remembering Chris. And then a few memories came back that I didn't remember. That I had forgotten about. And then I remembered. And it was just like, goddamn, Chris. You didn't have to go out like that. You really didn't. And I need to stop being such a fat fuck too, because I don't have diabetes now, but that's not saying that I won't get it in the future. And I don't want to get it. I don't want to have to live my life like that. Raymond just adapted, but it's like Raymond's been able to do it before. Raymond went from like 320 pounds or some shit to fucking 220 pounds. And he has no loose skin, and he doesn't even have any fucking stretch marks. I'm like, fuck, Raymond. I'm like, he got a surgery. I tell him all the time. But yeah, so he already knows what it's like to have to go through that sort of intense change, an immediate change. And when he found out he was diabetic, he changed his diet immediately. He changed his diet immediately. Everything went to sugar-free, and he still eats chocolate, he still eats cookies, he still eats everything, anything he wants. He just eats the sugar-free version now. And that's all it is. Like, I don't understand. So yeah, after I went and cried, I left him a little Krystal behind. And then, because last time I visited him, I left him an ocean jasper crystal. A red ocean jasper crystal. And it's still there. And that made me really happy. And he still has a Golden State Warriors ring there. I was there and I thought to myself, like, when I die, I hope that I'm as loved as you are. Like, there were some people who had, like, some flowers. There were some people who were equally as fucking done as Chris is. But it's because these people are people who have recently died, right? People are still remembering them. I used to like to go to cemeteries when I was younger. And, I like to go because I've been driving everywhere my whole fucking life by myself since forever, right? And so I remember one of the times, I think it was the time I went to Hollywood to go meet Mark, actually. I went to go fucking meet him, and I went to go meet him, and I ended up having some free time afterwards. Or free time before. And so I went to the Temple of Boom, which was a drum and bass record store, which was the record store down there. And across from there is a Hollywood Cemetery. And when I went to the Hollywood Cemetery, that's where, like, Chuck Jones is, for the guy from the Looney Tunes. His fucking plot is there. And if you go to his plot, it's a massive fucking headstone. Like, it's a massive piece of fucking marble. And there's all the fucking Looney Tunes characters going around it, like, fucking bordering it. It's fucking dope. It's fucking dope. And you know, he still had fucking things on his tombstone, and I'm thinking to myself, yeah, because he's a legend. Let's keep walking. And I remember going, like, further into the cemetery and, like, seeing people who had been dead for 20 years that had people coming to visit them, and then people who had been dead for, like, 3 years, and their shit was dusty, fucking grass was overgrown, like, they were dead and they were forgotten. And I remember actually calling my friend Baka at the time and fucking crying to him, like, I don't want to be forgotten. He's like, what the fuck are you doing at a cemetery? Like, that's your first fucking problem. And that's your first fucking problem. And then he was just like, you're tripping, dude. And I don't know, he calmed me down, he said some shit, and he was just like, you'll be missed. I don't know, he said something comforting. I can't even remember, it was fucking so long ago. This was like 2005 when this happened. Because I've been going to cemeteries for years, because I've been about that gothic life, my friend. Fucking eat a dick, assholes. So, the door just has to stay open. So, anyways, let's finish the story. Nope. What the fuck? Cemeteries. Baka. Yes. Okay. So, I've had this fear for a long time. It is the fear of dying and being forgotten, right? Because I don't know, what if I have always been such a bitch? People were like, yeah, we really didn't like her. She can eat a dick and fucking kick rocks and fuck her. You know what I mean? Like, but then I know that's not true. I really do. Only because I don't know. I feel the love from my friends. It is I who isolates myself. That's just a fact. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. So anyways, so yeah, and it's funny because I was gonna go by my friend Josh's site today too. And I was like, I'll just save that for another day. And it's actually his 1-year anniversary this Thursday. Yeah, so I've just been going through an early depression after I left the funeral. After crying for 45 minutes, I left the fucking cemetery, drove home, got naked, or no, ate some chicken, a fucking salad, and what the fuck else? Oh, and some fucking naan and tzatziki, and that was it. Devoured that. It was already like 11:30 by this time, I want to say, and I had been out since fucking 8, so I was tired, and I was starving, so that was the thing too. So I end up, do I have the fucking spray in my car? No, I don't. God damn it! I'm waiting to hear this bitch ass fucking cat because it's the bitch ass, and it's been keeping me awake up at night, and I'm gonna spray it. Why? Because it's fucking with my space. I'm not gonna spray it in the face. I'm just gonna spray at it so it can know to back the fuck up and don't hang out here on my fucking porch, you fucking dickhead. Anyway. Yeah, I came home, ate, and then I went and I passed out for like a couple hours. And then I woke up and I was just like, I was at the point in my sleep to where I could have just continued sleeping. And I was like, I can't. Because I was like, I gotta get my fucking eyebrows done today. Because I was like, I have a fucking interview tomorrow at 11:30. And I'm like, some eyebrow places don't even open until 11. I'm like, I'm not gonna be rushing around trying to find some place. And I'm sure as fuck not gonna do my eyebrows by myself. Because I had enough, like, growth to where I could have had something going on, right? And they just fucked it up. Like, look at that. Like, at first I saw like an arch as I was far away, and then I was like, dude, it's a straight line. And this one's hella thin, and this one is thicker. Like, I don't understand what you were doing, bitch, and I don't get it. My friend just told me that I should go get my face brow mapped, and I'm like, as long as I don't have to do any sort of brow tinting, fucking filling in, fucking microblading, like, I'm trying to stay away from, like, high maintenance shit because I'm a low maintenance bitch. Like, straight up. Like, only high maintenance thing I have is my fucking hair. And if I get that job tomorrow, I'm going to be like, my hair's blue. Like, obviously you can see my hair is blue. Like, I want to do my roots. Is that fine? And then they're like, yeah, that's fine. It's like, dope. Sounds good. Excellent. Excellent. Because it is time. And I'm so ready for it. God damn. I'm either ready to go back to black, or I'm ready to have blue all over again and love my life. Oh, gosh. So great. So great. And I think I might even just keep it all aquamarine. Because split dye is fun and all, but it's just a lot of maintenance. in terms of like I can do all of my hair one color, because what you have to do is you have to get the part and you have to take that, because I do this so first of all, my last split dye was facing with my part was this way, but now I hear that if you part your hair in the same direction for too long, you're gonna start balding. So I figure once a year or like every year I'm just gonna switch it back, right? That way my hair like chills out. And so this time it's gonna be like from here, fucking over here, because I like the parts, like the swoosh, like think Tiffany Amber Thiessen Saved by the Bell. First fucking couple seasons. How she just had like her hair like that and she had bangs. Essentially I'd have the fucking side swept bangs, but I'd still have the like this and I'd have that behind there. And that means that I'd have to have this, or this would be the blue part. I think I'd still go with dark blue. I don't know, actually. The thing about the dark blue is that it stays for a really long time. However, what would go cute with aquamarine? Like a purple? Like a nice, like, violet. No, I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe like a green. Like like a neon green. Huh. I think that could be a thing. I think I would go aquamarine all on this side, all of it, and then just have like that ponytail right here of like a neon lime green, because they have Pravana and neon, and that would just nail that for me. I think I think I'm gonna do that, and those are not gonna stain as much. Dude, that fucking Pravana blue is fucking intense, bro. My whole fucking ass, my fucking backside, just fucking like my entire shoulder, my fucking ears, everything was blue. No bueno, dude. I was not with the shit, not at all. So we'll just fucking see what happens. We'll fucking see. Yeah, we'll see. Anyways, my joint is done. I'm fucking kind of tired, I think. I'm gonna have some true crime movies. What I need to do is take my hatchet with me, and that way I can feel protected. Because until I get my firearm, and I can't have a firearm at my mom's house, it's just not a thing. So when we get our own house, I'm definitely buying a fucking little SIG, a little pew pew for your bitch ass. Because you just never know when you're gonna need to have a fucking firearm, or 2 or 3. And it's like, yeah, there are real threats out there. My kids, when I tell them, like, someone's gonna take you. Like, you have to stay close to me. Like, if you're too far in front of me and we're on a like a busy street fucking in the city, all it takes is for someone to see a kid walking and then that's it, and then they dip, and then you're like, what the fuck? Like, it's just, no, it's just not a thing. So yeah, no, not at all. We're not doing that. Kids have to know. Kids have to know, and I have to go do my fucking nails tonight, so I have to go. Because this is the gel, so I have some acetone gel fucking glitter nail polish remover, so I'm gonna dip my cotton balls in there and then wrap them up like they do with the fucking foil, and then just sit like this and then clear that shit up and scrape it off. Alright, got to go. Thanks for listening to me, you guys. I know I don't talk about much. And I know no one's probably even watching this part, but you gotta get it out somehow. And I did. So, thanks for letting me. That's all. I bid you good evening. And you guys have a super night. I don't know what's going on, but there's fucking cops and sirens all around the fucking block, so it's crazy. Is that a fucking pimple on my fucking head? Is that a fucking ghetto bird in my fucking neighborhood? Well, if that's the case, let me the fuck out of here, please, and thank you. And you guys have, wow, gives me anxiety. Bye.